First, the useful life of economic life of the fixed asset is limited except land. Second, depreciation is the allocation of cost or a large portion of the cost of a fixed asset over its useful life. Third, the amount of depreciable value is the difference between the acquisition cost and the residual value, namely the asset value at the end of its useful life. Next, the amount of depreciation is determined by the method. Number 1, straight line method. Number 2, declining balance method. Number 3, double declining balance method. Number 4, sum of the year's digit method. And number 5 is production unit method. Notation used in calculating depreciation. C is cost, S is residual value, N is useful life or economic life, W is depreciation basis, RK is depreciation expense in year K, BK is book value at the end of the year K, and DK is accumulated depreciation at the end of the year K. Straight line method. In this method, we assume that the usefulness of fixed assets decrease linearly or permanently for each period during their useful life. RK is equal C minus S divided N, or RK equal W divided N, DK equal K multiplied RK, BK equal C minus K multiplied RK. So if the residual value is known, you can use the RK equal C minus S divided N, and if not, use this formula RK equal W divided N. For the example, on April 5, 1999, PT Laiku purchased a machine for 130 million rupiah. The economic life of the machine is estimated to be 8 years and the remaining value is 10 million. Compute depreciation expense per year if the straight line method is used and create a depreciation table. So, first, we must accumulate the depreciation basis, and for the formula is W equal C minus S, then 130 million minus 10 million rupiah, then we get 120 million rupiah for the basis depreciation basis. divided n. Then 120 million rupiah divided 8, and we get 15 million rupiah for the depreciation expense each year. And on 1999, machine only operated for 9 months. So the depreciation expense is 9 divided 12 multiplied 15 million rupiah. Then we get 11,250,000 rupiah. And on 2007, machine only operated for 3 months. So the depreciation expense is 3 divided 12 multiplied 15 million rupiah, and we get 3,750,000 rupiah. So this is the depreciation table, and you can look at this table. First, input the value of depreciation each year, and calculate the depreciation each year for accumulating the depreciation. Then deduct the book value by depreciation each year. Okay, next, done balance method. Depreciation expense decrease from one period to the next. Referring to the book value, there is a depreciation rate D, which is obtained from D is depreciation equal 1 minus n root S divided C, where K equal D multiplied B, BK minus 1, BK equal 1 minus D multiplied C, then DK equal C minus 1 minus D, the power of K multiplied C. And if the last book value is known, the rounding should be made to the amount of depreciation. And this is the formula. You can see this is in this table. Okay, for the example, a car with a cost of 500 million rupiah is depreciated using the declining balance method at a rate of 25%. Set up a depreciation table for the first 4 years, then calculate the book value at the end of year 5 and the depreciation expense for year 6. And this is the answer in the table. Use the formula that I give. And you can try to accumulate this. Then the book value at the end of years 5 or B5 can be calculated using the following equation. B5 equal 1 minus D the power of 5 multiplied C. Then we get 118,652,344 rupiah. Then the depreciation expense for year 6 or R6 can be calculated using the equation R6 equal B multiplied B6 minus 1. Then we get 29,663,086 rupiah. Okay, the next method is double down balance method. A declining balance using a depreciation rate of twice the straight line depreciation rate for the same useful life. If the useful life of a fixed asset is 5 years, so that the straight line depreciation rate is 20%, then the double declining depreciation rate is 40%. Example, PJ like you purchase a vehicle for 250 million rupiah is depreciated over 5 years. Then estimate the remaining value of this equipment after the end of its useful life is 30 million rupiah. Make a complete depreciation table if the double declining balance method is used. So this is the answer. Depreciation rate 2 multiplied 1 divided 5 multiplied 100%, then we get 40% for the depreciation rate. Then we fill the table and use the rate for accumulate the depreciation, and for the end rounding to get value for 30 million rupiah. So the depreciation for year 5 is 2,400,000 rupiah. Next, method of numbering years number. Sorry, I think this is sum of the years digit method. The depreciation rate in this method is a function that is getting smaller and smaller. The numerator is the fraction is the number of years that exist during the useful life of the fixed assets. The denominator of the function is the number of years 3R. Sorry, I mean there are. And for the example, the numerator for year 2 is the second number before the last number, which is 4, while the denominator is the sum of at a useful life. If the useful life is 5 years, then the denominator is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and plus 5. Then we get 15 for the denominator. So this is the formula. If the economic act is very large, then you can use the formula S or denominator equal n divided 2 multiplied 1 plus m. And to find RK, the equation can be used RK equal n minus k plus 1 divided n multiplied c minus s. January 2, depreciation expenditure. So R1 is 5 divided 15 multiplied 500 million rupiah. R2 4 divided 15 multiplied 5,000 million rupiah. R3 3 divided 15 multiplied 500 million rupiah. And R4 is 2 divided 15 multiplied 500 million rupiah. And R4 1 divided 15 multiplied 500 million rupiah. And this is the value. Then this is the depreciation table. And for the value, you fill in the depreciation column for the depreciation expense each year. And don't forget to deduct the book value with the depreciation each year. This is the production unit method. The estimate useful life of fixed assets are stated in units of production. Depreciation rate equal depreciation on basis divided production capacity equal C minus S divided N. And depreciation end cost RK equal rate multiplied production amount, or RK rate multiplied C minus S, or RK equal rate multiplied W, or depreciation basis. Okay, for the example, a machine worth 30 million rupiah has an estimate useful life of 4 years, and a residual value is 2 million. Then the machine is estimated to be able to work for 35 hours. If it is assumed that the actual unit of production of the machine for 4 years are 10,000 hours, 9,600 hours, 8,900 hours, and 6,500 hours. If the company used the unit production method to calculate depreciation expense per year, calculate A. Depreciation basis, B. Depreciation rate per hour, C. Depreciation expense per year, and the table. Okay, first we must know the depreciation basis, and the depreciation basis is W equals C minus S. 30 million rupiah minus 2 million, then we get 28 million rupiah. And then we calculate the depreciation rate per hours. Rate equals W divided N, then 28 million divided 35,000 hours, and we get 100 rupiah for the rate per hours. And this is for the table.